Hello, welcome to my channel. This is Floyd Humphreys at floydhumphreys.com, and today I just want to talk a little bit about how easy it is to escape the city and become a property owner. And you know, a lot of people end up renting for sometimes decades, and so they don't probably realize how much money they're actually wasting. But you can buy land with no credit check, and I've got other videos, and one of them, some guy commented, he said, well, you know, $10,000 an acre is a lot of money for land, but, you know, actually it's not that much, and, you know, you amortize it out over 15 years, you know, so, you know, you can buy, say you buy a 10-acre package, and so what happens is if you live in a city and you end up living in an apartment, let's say you're 21 years old, and you find a place for $1,000 a month, which is probably going to be a studio. You're not going to get a whole bedroom for $1,000 a month, but supposing you find some place to live for $1,000 a month, and if you're 21 and you live there for 20 years, that's $250,000 that you wasted in rent. Flushed it down the toilet. And every month you just flushed it and said, go down there with my poop, you know, because that's where the value is. So, you know, renting is stupid. So, you know, I mean, there might be a chance, you know, a reason why a person might want to rent. I mean, suppose you want a place and you only want it for a month. You don't want to buy it if you're only going to be there for a month, or, you know, even if you're only going to be there for 2 or 3 months. I mean, there are reasons to rent something instead of buying it, but typically, if you rent, you're just flushing your money down the toilet. So what happens is you know, people, you know, I've done videos with the homeless people, and some of them, I met a girl that she lives in a homeless shelter in Salt Lake City in the wintertime, and then she bought some real estate up in the high desert. She's got pinyon pine trees and stuff, so, you know, she can harvest pine nuts every year, which they're $20 a pound in the store. But anyway, so she does this on a disability check, and she's homeless. I mean, but she's a property owner. She bought this land with no credit check, and so every summer she goes up there and lives, and she improves the property, and then in the wintertime she goes back to the homeless shelter in Salt Lake. Well, anyway, so what it comes down to is most of the homeless people have a government check of some kind, whether it's disability or Social Security or whatever, even welfare and food stamps. So, you know, even that income category group can, you know, be property owners. And of course, if you've got money, then it's really no big deal. You know, if you're living in the city like here, and you know the shit's going to hit the fan, and you know it's not safe in the city, and so you want a place to get away, and so here you can, you know, get a place that, you know, it's your hideaway where you're going to go when the shit hits the fan, and you know, so you prepare for it. You're a prepper, and so you go there, and then there's everything you need. So, but anyway, whatever your logic is why you need it, you know, like when I first bought my 10 acres, I actually lived in a tent for the first month, and of course, you know, that was 15 years ago, but anyway, so I'm still living there, but anyway, I don't live in a tent anymore, of course, but the point being is, you know, you can see some of these things back here. You know, you could live in someplace like that, you know, or even an RV or something like that, until you know, you can live in a camp trailer or whatever, you know, until you get, you know, your shit together, and, you know, either get enough money to build a house, or, you know, and you can build a house, you know, on the money you would have paid for rent, just this month build a foundation, next month buy a little lumber, and you just build it. It might take you 10 years to build a house, but by the time you only got to get the basement done, and then you can live in it. And so and it's paid for as you go. You're never in debt, not even one penny at any time. So that's the smart way to do things. Of course, if you're rich, you can just go build a house and however you want. But most people aren't rich, and that's the reason they're renting. And so, they're wasting that $1,000 a month or $2,000 a month or $3,000 a month, whatever it is, that they're flushing down the toilet every month. And, that money could be going towards a brand new home. And so, anyway, you figure it out. If you're spending $1,000 a month in 20 years, that's $250,000. And of course, if you're spending $2,000 a month on rent, then it's $500,000. And you can buy a pretty nice home for $500,000. You can build it just the way you want. It'll be exactly what you want. It'll be the perfect home. So, of course, your land becomes more and more valuable every day that goes on. So it's real estate's always a good investment. I mean, they're not making any more of it. So, anyway, just think about that, because you can get out of if you're in a precarious situation, and you're wondering what to do, but, here's the answer. You buy land, no credit check, owner finance, and, there's thousands of parcels available. And you can watch my other videos and you'll see just where it is. But,